Raiders.
Oh,
The
Lost
Ark.
Yeah.
John Williams to tears.
John Williams, he knows how to do it.
John Williams knows how to do it. Steven Spielberg knows how to do it. Steven Spielberg's 1981, franchise at first trilogy kicker off for Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is the third week in a row. This is a Billy movie.
Yeah.
What's
coming through up in the series? This is an all-timer. Yeah. It's Indiana Jones. Mm-hmm. It's originally the pick. I was thinking Temple of Doom, but you have to start Indiana Jones off with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Exactly.
Your introduction into Harrison Ford in the jungle. You're just immediately like, this treasure hunter is
lost him.
Is on some shit.
Had to get the hat. Doesn't fit my head, but
that was it's fit for like a 3-year-old.
I know. I'm just gonna put it on top of my head.
Kind of look like Woody.
Well,
just
this is similarly
an all-time
for me, a major
treasure hunter movies.
Well, the first 3, all of them are among the movies I've seen the most in my life. This one's my favorite of the franchise. Just an absolute Spielberg throwing a no-hitter. Just crazy shit. I want to kick this off with...
This is probably a perfect game, honestly.
I think so.
This is probably a perfect game.
When you guys think of Harrison Ford, do you think of Indiana Jones or Han Solo first?
I think of Han Solo.
I think of Han Solo
for me.
I used to think of Indiana Jones, but now I think of Han Solo.
Wow, I didn't expect such a washout.
Mm-hmm. I think
Indiana Jones for me is Harrison Ford's iconic role.
I think the world majority would go Han Solo first.
Really? I mean, I guess Star Wars is bigger, but I don't know. I feel like he's first and foremost in this franchise.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Star Wars, he's kind of not background player, but he's not the main guy. Interesting. Well, this was released on June 12th, 1981. Big 4-5 is coming up this year. And actually, if I'm doing my math right, I think that's the day Disclosure Day comes out, the new Spielberg. So
look at that.
45 years later. It was directed, as has been mentioned already several times, in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. That this was directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Harrison Ford and Karen Allen and Paul Freeman. You got John Rhys Davies in the mix as Sala. But this all starts with George Lucas. Maybe you heard of him.
Yeah, a little
underground director.
Underground.
Yeah, not really well known.
Yeah. George Lucas, in his attempt to, after American Graffiti, make a film kind of like the old serials, because way back yonder, let me tell you, kids, you used to go see movies in the theater that were kind of like TV. It was just like you go see episodes of something and be like, they'd be on a cliffhanger. It'd be like, tune back next time. So you wanted to evoke some of that. Never really happened. Like, kind of just kicks it around. Is working on a script. Then eventually just decides to pull something else out of his ass called Star Wars. Just had that in his back pocket. He was like, I'm going to do Star Wars.
One person can create.
He wanted to do Flash Gordon,
2 great worlds,
but couldn't get the rights. So yeah, he's just like, I'll put Indy on the back burner. I'll do Star Wars. Oh, also June 12th, 1981. I forgot to say. It was the same day as Mel Brooks' History of the World Part 1. And I believe a week before Superman 2. Yeah, so trying to do that. Then, before the story is the story as old as time. Believe Star Wars is going to be a flop, which is pretty funny in retrospect. Goes on vacation to Hawaii with Steve. Have a chat on the beach. What do we want for ourselves? Spielberg also has no attachment to Star Wars. Just 2 of the 5 biggest guys to come out of the 70s. Get to talking. Hang on. I have to edit that out. I don't know what just happened. Where was
They're chilling in Hawaii.
I just had a stroke.
Yeah, could you imagine being with them? Like, you're like in the talks. You're the third guy on the beach. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Like, you have a say. It's like, hey, did you directors of Jaws and American Graffiti?
And what was the guy's name? Hang on.
No, not even like you're just like a random, like you went with them, like to like plan all this, and like you're like you're just like kind of third wheeling them.
So this meeting was before Star Wars?
No, it was the like week Star Wars came out.
Oh,
Lucas flees to Hawaii to avoid what he thinks is going to be bad press. It would be like an epic bomb.
Yeah,
Star Wars, and then it turns out to be the highest grossing film of all time at the time. You know, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
He worked on the script, or a story rather, a storyline with Philip Kaufman, who he wanted to direct. Was busy doing the Outlaw Josie Wells, which he didn't even direct Outlaw Josie Wells, but regardless, he was working on it, which is I meant to say that earlier. That's kind of what puts this on the back burner. And then he's just like, yeah, how about Star Wars? Yeah. Gets Spielberg to direct it. Originally was to be called The Adventures of Indiana Smith.
Doesn't ring.
Similarly, a very basic surname.
I don't mind The Adventures of.
Yeah,
but Smith Jones is like Adventures of Indiana Jones works, I think.
Yeah, Indiana Smith is kind of just doesn't sound.
It does not have the same flair for a bounty treasure hunter.
Fake. Yeah, it does sound
archaeologist.
Yeah, I'm not with that.
Yeah, Smith.
Well, neither was Spielberg or what's his name, Lawrence Kasdan, who they had hired to write the script.
Who knows, if it came out as Indiana Smith, we'd be like, oh, it almost would have been called Indiana Jones. We'd be like, oh, Indiana Jones sounds so bad.
Yeah.
But Jones is pretty sweet.
Yeah, so Spielberg, Lawrence Kasdan, who went on to be a filmmaker in his own right, did The Big Chill, and his son directed several comedies such as our beloved Walk Hard. Yeah, they all agree, how about Jones. And, Lawrence Kasdan just cranks the script out while Spielberg makes 1941. And Lucas, I guess he hadn't directed anything after Star Wars until the prequels. But Lucas is doing whatever the fuck he wants to do.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's just hanging out on his ranch.
Star Wars money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas, something I thought was interesting. He initially wanted, in addition to being an adventurer and professor, he also wanted Indiana Jones to be a kung fu practicing playboy.
Wow.
And Spielberg and Kasdan were kind of like, he's complicated enough.
Yeah.
So
they would have been doing too much.
It would have been really funny.
I'd like to see it.
I would also like to see it.
I like that Indiana Jones is just a guy.
Yeah.
He could have been a guy who also practiced kung fu and slept around a lot, and that would have been pretty funny.
Nothing stopping him.
I would love to see a version of that.
No, I forgot to mention they're on the beach. Spielberg had wanted to direct a Bond film, but sorry, I really should look at my notes instead.
Bond.
Spielberg Bond. I don't know. I'm not really a Bond guy, so I can't really say what would and wouldn't work, but
be interesting.
Yeah, that would be. You know what? I would have seen it. Spielberg had his own idea for Jones. This is really unstructured. I hate this part of the pod every time. But he was like, how about he's either an alcoholic or a gambling addict?
Why not both?
We got neither, but that would have been
gambling addict.
That would have been
sick.
I like.
Yeah, like he's probably
dice.
Got some beef with he goes all over the world. He's got connections. Maybe he's definitely hide his face from some people.
He's definitely rolling dice in the airplane that he's on that's taking him to all these places.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how would being a gambling addict play into this, or a kung fu playboy. How would you add that into what?
I don't know. I don't know about the kung fu part. The playboy, I guess, could have been a Bond thing where it's just there's a different girl every time he sleeps around with.
I could see that.
Kung fu, I don't really know when that would come out.
Fight scenes, I guess.
Yeah, it's watch out, Nazis! This white American knows kung fu.
Kung fu.
I don't really know. I wouldn't not watch it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I would watch it. All right, let's see here. Let's get back on track.
Whenever you get to casting Steven Seagal as Indiana Jones, that's where you could get the kung fu in.
Steven Seagal is an Aikido specialist, so I don't even know who does kung fu besides Jack Black as a panda. Kill Bill? Does she? Is that when she in Kill Bill Volume 2 when she's at the? She's in her training. I
don't know Ralph
martial art. Like, I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah,
between styles of.
I think it is
Will Smith's kid.
She's like doing push-ups with her pinky.
Jackie Chan,
the new Karate Kid.
What was the one? I can't think of it, but I'm thinking of Scott Adkins as I think it was called like Ninja or something.
Great title.
And that's another like douchebag dad movie like that. Crummy action.
Ninja.
It's awesome.
You brought up casting, Pat, so I'll get right there because
we know whose name.
And shots were looked at. Name was Files.
Tom Cruise wasn't a thing at this
Files
point.
Were pulled.
This is the late 1970s.
They were like, oh, this kid's got potential.
Flipping through the files.
It's interesting you say that because because Lucas did want more of an unknown actor.
So like it could have been.
Should have. Yeah, I would say he wasn't even.
Would have been
more like.
Tom Cruise could so be Indiana Jones. Oh my
god.
Oh yeah. I can so see it.
I could easily see it.
I was thinking of this earlier today, and I knew it was going to get brought up. I think it becomes too much like Ethan Hunt, and I think Ethan Hunt I think Harrison Ford is too, for me, inseparable from the role. I know you guys have deluded yourselves into thinking Tom Cruise could be in any.
Well, listen, I just try and picture him in the role, like wearing the Indiana Jones. Like I try and think of a scene from the movie, and I try and put him in place of
riding the horse at the end.
I can do that. I can see him in the Indiana Jones outfit, but I don't think he can be a good Indiana Jones.
I don't think Cruise has that rugged adventurer vibe to him.
No,
I think he's more of a
I can see him do everything Harrison
do all the stuff
does in this movie
that he's doing.
It's not going to be this good of a movie. It's not going to be.
I second that.
I'm just blind to Tom Cruise. He can do anything.
What I still don't really. Is it because he's such an alien that it's just funny to picture him doing stuff?
I think
they're just stuff. Secret Scientologist.
Despite always being the straight man of this bit, I am a massive fan of Mr. Cruz. I like to talk about him as well. I just don't understand some stuff.
He could be Indiana Jones.
He could be, yes.
Very well.
But, could be. If he was the same age at the same time, but, unfortunately, he just wasn't that old yet.
Unfortunately, indeed.
Are you saying Tom Cruise is too cool for Indiana Jones?
No, I think Harrison...
He's not cool enough.
I think Indiana Jones, and specifically, I think Harrison Ford's one of the coolest guys to ever grace movie screen, so it's not an issue of... I struggle to see him...
Getting down and dirty?
I don't know. There's... yeah. Just like all like dirty, like
dusty.
This movie is grimy. I don't mean in content. I mean like literally
digging
the way
and
it looks. Yeah, just
swiping away sand.
I feel like Cruise is too much. Just I'm used to him with
he's kind of pure.
Maybe I'm just blind to Mission Impossible. I think he's got some sort of technology or military equipment.
Clean, kits always.
Yeah, Cruise. I don't know. I was just gonna go in circles, so I'll get to names that were in there. A lot of these, there are a lot of names, and some of them aren't names that have any real weight to people our age. So I'll skip over some of them. But Nick Mancuso, Tim Matheson, Harry Hamlin, some that I thought were interesting, but I don't know if I truly believe these because they just wouldn't make sense. You want to hear some of them?
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
First and foremost, Bill Murray. That's immediately flagged. I don't know if I believe this, but it's fun to talk about.
No way.
Yeah, no.
I just do not believe it.
No, I could see his name being thrown around.
But it's what are we doing? Fucking Stripes?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the same year as this, actually. A year before this movie, he's in Caddyshack.
Respect to Bill Murray, but...
Yeah, I can't see it.
Nick Nolte. I can see more.
I can see more.
That makes sense. More sense than Bill Murray.
But
I think that would be alcoholic Indiana Jones. Yeah. I think if Spielberg, if they pushed in gambling addict, Nick, I love Nick Nolte. Steve Martin. All right, Steve Martin and Chevy Chase and Bill Murray. I don't believe any of those. Chevy Chase.
Martin. That would be the most ridiculous movie.
Like, they would have to be straight comedy.
Like that exact poster right there.
Oh yeah, we got the big one. But Chevy Chase,
not that one. The other one, the smaller one. I could see like Chevy Chase's like big, like cheesy smile. You know.
Well, I was picturing it.
He's like.
I was picturing an example of Doom one right there. I'm picturing Chevy Chase kind of making like a.
Oh my! That would be just
not
such
enough
a
hair.
I hate thinking.
You gotta have a full head of hair to be Indiana Jones.
You need flow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, also, just none of those passed the sniff test for me. No. I was just like, no, this isn't real. But I wrote them down because I thought they'd be funny to discuss.
And I hate trying to picture it.
They are.
It's like it's not right.
Few that I don't know if I believe this one. Like, this is one where it's like I can see his name being thrown around, but it wouldn't make sense to Lucas's desire initially to have a lesser known actor because in the end they went with Harrison Ford, who was already in Star Wars. But Jack Nicholson, I can see his name actually being thrown in there, but still, like, he was already an Oscar winner at this point. Like, we're good. A young Jeff Bridges. I'm not that.
Perhaps.
I don't know the oldest thing I've seen him in. Like, I know he's been around, like, forever. I guess this is, like, Tron era, but I don't know. And then this is another one where I'm just like, wait, I might have to do some further research because this is definitely before Baywatch is on, but David Hasselhoff. Again, I saw that one.
I would love to see.
He looks the part.
Tall,
I think.
handsome.
I mean, I really don't know much about him besides like the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, just him running on the
based
beach.
off the looks, I can see it.
However, with all these names that may or may not have actually been thrown around, there is one that is a very famous Hollywood what if, and that is George Lucas wanted Tom Selleck, aka Mr. Magnum Private Investigator. And this is before that show had been picked up. But he shot a pilot and was under contractual obligation that if it were to be picked up for series, he had to be in it, which it was. ran for 8 seasons, I believe, Magnum PI. Bum, 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 bum.
I could so see him as Indiana Jones.
Spielberg sees Empire Strikes Back, says Ford would be perfect. Lucas doesn't want to seem dependent on him. You know, he doesn't want to be like, oh, I can't make him. Sort of like, I don't know. I guess the modern day would be Yorgos Lanthimos and Emma Stone. Or I suppose Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro. Get any famous director and actor combos, even though Lucas wouldn't be directing, so it wouldn't have mattered. But he didn't seem like he wanted to be dependent on Ford. And didn't know if his initial plan, Lucas, was for this to be a trilogy, which he got.
Yep.
Wasn't sure if Ford would want to do another 3 movies, like lock in for it. He said sure.
Well,
I was like, okay.
Originally Harrison Ford wasn't going to be in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, he wanted to.
They ended off Empire Strikes Back with him in the carbonite freezer in case he didn't come back. And then he just was like, I like the money, I'm coming back.
And then in between, he drops Raiders of the Lost Ark and Blade Runner. Which, like, holy shit.
Yeah, like he wanted to kill the Han Solo character, right? Yeah.
I was like,
those Lucasfilm checks were hitting.
Yes. I can't say no,
he doesn't do much in Return of the Jedi.
Not much, no.
Easy paycheck.
Take it.
Show up on the set.
But great on Harrison Ford for doing other stuff, not just being stuck as Han Solo.
I agree.
Only one other casting thing. There were names thrown around I read for Marion, but I don't think there was anyone that you guys would really have a collective it's like Barbara Hershey, shit like that.
The chocolate bar?
What movie? She's in Hoosiers, I believe.
Fuck Hoosiers, bro. Coach Carr is a way better movie than Hoosiers, man. I'm dropping that right now.
As thoughts on Kurt Russell as Indiana Jones?
Ooh.
I could so see it.
I could see it.
He has what I was trying to say Tom Cruise lacks, which is that kind of rugged masculine.
I could see it.
I can see Kurt Russell getting down and dirty.
Yeah.
Just speaking of Kurt Russell, hot take right now. I think Raiders might be number 3 of the year for me.
Of 1981?
1981.
Can I guess what are 1 and 2?
You probably know.
Well, Escape from New York. You're taking Escape from New York over?
I'm taking Escape from New York over Raiders of the Lost
What's
Ark.
the other one? I can't think right
Evil Dead.
Oh. Yeah, fuck that movie. I don't have any beef with it, really. I just don't care about it.
I love Raiders, though. Raiders still gets a 5 out of 5.
Evil Dead, for me, like, for you, like, that makes sense, even though I didn't think of it. I'm a little surprised that the Escape from New York... Is Escape from New York number 1, or is Evil Dead?
Not sure. Those are 1 and 2. But
no love for Blowout, huh?
I do love Blowout, but I'm taking Raiders over Blowout. And Thief.
Thief over Blowout?
No, I'm taking Raiders over Thief.
Yeah, I like Thief, too. One other casting that a name I was like, okay, we can talk about this. And this is another one where I really question it, because casting this man as an Egyptian would be flag-worthy, possibly. For the role of Salah, the name I read was Danny DeVito, who was both busy shooting the series Taxi, and apparently agent was asking for too much. But yeah, that'd be. I think we landed up okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Although
I just can't.
Just the scene where they're
Welcome to Cairo.
I'm trying just the size difference between him and Ford when they're like when they're at the digging site.
Like him having to lift the giant fucking stone cover off the Ark of the Covenant.
It's 2026. They're making Indiana Jones for the first time.
Yes.
It's none of the movies have been made.
Okay.
Like, what do you think it's looking like?
Well, I was hoping this would be brought up.
And we get to it later, but I'm just.
Do you mean you don't mean the cast? Right? You mean like it's like your category?
Yeah,
like,
both and cast.
Well, I don't have any casting, but I will tell you what it would be like now, visually, because this is the problem, of which there are a few, with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and more so the Dial of Destiny. Because Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I don't hate it. It's not as good as the other three. I think it has become a little overhated. I think it's kind of like a Star Wars prequel thing for me. I'd never in a million years choose to watch it over the other three, but I think it's got some good elements. But I think this is even more so an issue with Dial of Destiny is both of them are too... I haven't seen it. It's not very good.
Yeah, I was told.
Both of them are far too digital and clean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even mean like effects. I mean like the way instead of shooting on film, like Douglas Slocombe, was the cinematographer of the first three, and all these movies are, like we said, gritty, dirty. Like they feel like, I don't know. You could feel they have texture. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and Dial of Destiny, I feel both are way too clean looking for a franchise that on multiple times has our protagonist being dragged by a vehicle in the desert.
Yeah.
I think today,
yes, I think
Indiana Jones is probably Chris Pratt.
I think maybe like 10 years ago.
And it's like straight to Netflix, directed by the Russo brothers. You know, and it's like very
you got a better point there. Yeah.
It's going to be the number one movie on Netflix for a few weeks, and then
it's gone.
No one talks about it.
I think that's a compelling argument for if it was slop. I think if it was a movie that would be in theaters, like we'll give it a chance, it'd probably be like Glenn Powell, directed by Joseph Kosinski.
Uh-huh. I can see that.
Or like Austin Butler.
Glenn Powell, I think, would be my choice if I had to pick a Indiana Jones from today.
Yeah. Probably. He's probably the best one of today. There are no other.
Because you gotta get someone that's like cool and likable.
It's true.
I was trying to think of a counter for something that'd be funny, but we only have like 3 leading men now. And they're Glenn Powell, Timothy Chalamet.
He's not. Or Michael B. Chalamet is not going to be.
No, he's
Indiana Jones.
I already thought of that.
Michael B. Jordan as Indiana Jones would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Pattinson too. Pattinson's more of a Bond. He just popped in my head as people we like. I would say younger, but literally Pattinson's like pushing 40. Yeah.
Let's get Mark Wahlberg to do
it. Today, that'd be another streaming movie. That'd be straight to Prime.
Exactly.
Oh no!
Put your respect on the Wahlberg name.
Hey, he's been in masterpieces before. I want better for him, honestly. Yeah. That's the thing. Even though like Boogie Nights is kind of an outlier in his filmography, the 2000s are good, but it's a lot of movies like Four Brothers, which I love.
And then you start just the Transformers.
Yeah, it's just like Uncharted. Oh
man, The Last Night, and you're like,
we're done.
Bark.
So let's do the top 10 highest grossing films in 1981 because this is one of them. I will not tell you what it is, although you could probably guess. Hang on 1 second. I should have been better prepared. Let's pull this up.
It's number 10.
Let's see.
This could be number 10.
We can edit this.
I wonder if Escape from New York would be in top 10. Probably not. I would like it to be because that movie's great.
Evil Dead?
Evil Dead. No, way too low budget.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that made money.
No, not
out the bat. Probably
no.
Made money later on.
That seems like a VHS movie.
Evil Dead 2 came out much later.
87, I believe, for Evil Dead
backwards.
2. Oh, you had it on backwards?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. I got it. My 9-button finally worked.
Not that it matters.
I'm interested. A lot of these movies, I feel like there's some movies obviously we're gonna know, but some of these I feel like have been lost to time. So I'll be interested in seeing how many of these you guys recognize. Number 10, crazy to me that a Terry Gilliam movie, the man who ended up making Brazil, ended up in the top 10 of the year. But number 10 is Time Bandits.
Heard of it. Never seen it.
Number 9, The Four Seasons, which was recently, like a year ago, adapted into a Netflix series with Tina Fey and Steve Carell. Number 8, For Your Eyes Only, Bond film. Number 7 was your Best Picture winner, Chariots of Fire, which I feel like is more... I've never seen it, but I feel like it's got the iconic music. That's all it's really remembered for. Number 6, The Cannonball Run. Number 5, movie I mentioned earlier, Stripes, Bill Murray, John Candy. Number 4 is Arthur, which had a remake, I believe, in 2011 with Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Things that have aged poorly. Number 3, Superman 2. Number 2, On Golden Pond. Number 1, Blowout. No, it's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Imagine just Raiders on here.
Raiders out. A new character, Indiana Jones, outgrows Superman.
That is insane.
He took over.
What? You said Superman 2?
Superman 2, yeah.
That's great, yeah.
As did On Golden Pond, which is... adults used to go to the movies.
I've never seen any old Superman.
I was gonna say I saw the James Gunn one in theaters with you. I can't speak on Superman 2 because I have never seen it actually, but you know what I think? Aside from the whole theatrical landscape just being different in the 80s than it is now, a testament to a new guy overtaking probably one of the 3 most iconic characters in American history is, I think it speaks to the quality of the film. Movie was in theaters for a long ass time and it just kept going. It's kind of what we got now with Project Hail Mary and a year ago with Sinners. Sometimes it was more common back then, but even now it's like if you just make a good ass movie, like people will
go see it. Yeah,
if it has a big enough budget and has a recognizable actor, because it's not like people are really flocking to sentimental value. Different crowd. That's an art house movie. Okay. Shooting in Tunisia. I talked about this a little bit off mic. That's where they shot all the Cairo stuff. They didn't actually shoot in Egypt. It was in Tunisia. Spielberg described it as the worst filming experience of his life. Temperature was often over 130 degrees.
Oh my God.
And
how do you not die?
Over 150 crew members became sick with amoebic dysentery, including Harrison Ford.
Dysentery.
Oh,
that's so bad.
Which leads to probably the most famous story about this movie. And I won't save it because even though we're going to talk about it, the famous scene where, one guy squaring the fuck up with this sword and he just like low effort just shoots him. That they had that swordsman trained for a whole sequence that they had planned, and Ford was just
can't do it.
Tummy ache. So he's just like, how about I
poor guy. That was his moment to shine.
It was.
What do you think?
It's one of the best moments of the movie, though.
Do you think if there was a actual fight that people would like know who this dude is, like the sword wielding guy in the black
Probably
clothes?
No. You mean like who the actual man is?
Like the character and stuff. I feel like it's more iconic because he gets shot.
Yeah, he'd just be like
definitely.
He'd be more of a goon. Yeah. It all worked out. Spielberg escaped the amoebic dysentery by eating SpaghettiOs that he brought.
Nice. Good on him. Smart.
And water. Yeah.
Lots of water, probably.
130 degrees. 130 degrees.
I
was shooting all day.
In the middle of the desert.
Dude, Ford is running around like.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I don't know if anything after this would have overtaken it, but you got to think Spielberg has been on a lot of sets in his day. He's made a lot of films.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And famously, a lot of filming Jaws was a disaster because the shark wasn't working.
Right.
So for this to, I wonder if it's
probably... Shark wasn't a good actor.
I wonder if anything else like could have topped it. Like if there was just like a really bad day on War of the Worlds or something. But like I doubt it. That sounds pretty miserable.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to go over.
Great film.
Ice Cube as Indiana Jones.
I meant the Tom Cruise one, which he directed. But yes,
amazing film that one is.
It's you.
Give me like a WWE Studios version of Indiana Jones.
Oh, what?
WWE Studios version.
Oh shit! Who would it be?
A WWE superstar as Indiana Jones.
Yeah, like when WWE Studios was a thing.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say not like John Cena is just like in movies.
I know. I bet. Who would it be? Probably
like Dolph Ziggler.
I can see it.
The Miz?
Daniel Bryan.
It's in the Miz.
Is he too busy with the Marine 4?
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's why.
Ford is also Han Solo. Could the Miz have been the Marine? That reminds me also, we recently just watched Kindergarten Cop. If that movie came out, if that movie was made now, it would be on Prime and have John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When's the remake coming?
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor at all.
Riding the pony.
Hang on.
It's a good movie.
Dude, the villain of that movie is named Crisp. He's got a ponytail and he looks like if you put Channing Tatum
from Daddy Daycare.
If you put Channing Tatum and Val Kilmer in a like hydraulic press, but they turned into another person and it wasn't, they got flattened, it'd be that guy. And he's talking to this kid in the crib like, "Don't you remember Twinkle Twinkle Little
Imagine
Star?"
Arnold is Indiana.
Like Prime Arnold.
That just doesn't work at all.
He's too big.
Yeah, he's
too intimidating.
Carl Weathers works.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
I was picturing him in the ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture Arnold.
But Stallone, no.
I'm trying to picture Arnold.
I can't see Stallone.
I can't see Stallone either. He's like when I try and think of like Stallone as Indiana, I just go right to Rambo.
Yeah. Stallone definitely would have been too big a star at this point. He's got Rocky. Well, I guess Rambo's not a thing yet. But hang on.
They could have got Carl.
I should have prepped this before because my keyboard doesn't work, so I'm just trying to get to the 1981 Oscars.
Yeah, Carl would be awesome.
I'm thinking, what, Undertaker? Is Indiana Jones?
Undertaker.
No, I feel like Undertaker moves too slow. I can't see him like moving around.
Is Randy too big?
Seeing him,
Randy.
maybe Triple H.
Or
maybe another case is Arnold a little too big.
They would get like
he's too big. They would get someone that's slimmer.
They would get like Jinder. For
Sala,
sword or something.
Kinder Mahal.
Yeah, somebody really big. Like Indiana's gonna fight.
Yeah, like who would be like the big Nazi
that would like take a punch? Yeah, the big
like
Nazi.
Who do we think that would be?
The Great Khali.
Oh yeah, be Show.
The Great Khali would definitely.
Braun Strowman. I was thinking Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Braun Strowman
as the big Nazi.
The Great Khali would definitely be in the movie.
I'm picturing Show still like in his gear.
Yeah, he just eats the punch. I'm picturing him in his gear.
I just want to see Big Show when he turns around and sees the propellers. Like, oh,
hands like
where.
I just realized also, I'm glad I didn't realize this because it led to a funny bit. But I had all the Oscar stuff written in my notes, so I didn't have to waste all that time getting to the page. This movie won 4 Academy Awards and was nominated for more because we used to be a country. This movie won Best Sound. Nice. Love the sound in this movie. All the Lucasfilm movies, I feel like, just the sound, the guns, like. Best Sound, was formerly Best Art Direction, would now be Best Production Design. Best Film Editing, and I want to talk about that later, maybe around MVP, because Michael Kahn edited the fuck out of this. And Best Visual Effects. And also received, this was not a competitive Oscar, but received a Special Achievement Award for Best Sound Effects Editing, which later became a category. It was nominated for Best Picture, lost to Chariots of Fire. Best Director, Spielberg, lost to Warren Beatty for making his, I don't know if Reds was his directorial debut, but he directed Reds. Best Original Score, lost to Chariots of Fire. You know, obviously that music is iconic in Chariots of Fire, but it's not Indiana Jones.
It's John Williams.
That's egregious. And nominated for Best Cinematography, which I haven't seen Reds, I'll be fully honest. Reds won, but there's no way. There's no way it's better than some of this shit. Yeah, this is one of the best movies ever. And let's talk about it in deeper detail. The film itself, not just the stories around it. Categories. Best scene. I've got 7 noms. A lot of them are longer though. Such as the opening. I have right off the bat.
What a way to start
I should have prepped you guys for this, and this is my bad. Name me a better opening. I don't know if I can think of 2 competitors in my head, and they are The Dark Knight and Boogie Nights. And I think this beats both of them.
I would have to think, but this is a tough beat. I'm taking this over those 2.
What did you say?
I said those are 2 good ones you just named. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of any, but
I really should have prepped you guys for
those 3, I'm taking Raiders.
Raiders, I think something on its side is it's by far the longest of it's like a whole 10-minute sequence, but there's not one bad like false beat.
You could end it after the opening and a short film.
I would be content. I'd be like, that was perfect. Yeah, I think it's probably the best opening ever.
It's great. You got booby traps. You got
Alfred Molina.
You got a creepy cobweb tunnel.
Yeah.
You got treasure.
Yep.
You got whatever the swapperoo is.
Incredible engineering by the Jovitos when they built the tomb. How did they like plan it? Where it's like, okay, if this idol moves at all, the whole place is going to come
the trap that's like the sunlight one where he's like, stay out of the light, and then he waves his hand.
Booby traps are insane.
So crazy booby traps.
Booby traps, are they real? Like, is this based off stuff?
There are real booby traps all over the place, Pat.
So
there are booby traps here in the United States of America.
Like this?
Why are they
ancient ones?
Oh yeah, there are ancient traps everywhere.
Do you know how they work at all?
Oh yeah.
Like what is
I don't.
Like what is physically causing like an arrow to shoot out of the wall?
That's what I'm saying. It's incredible engineering.
Probably like some kind of spring.
I'm thinking like my head
they
went
had
to
springs
like
back then.
when you're hunting.
That's just not happening.
Maybe like some rope or some twine that they
that whole first part. I don't think is happening.
But it's sick.
I don't.
Think about this way. I feel like you ever like.
No, of course it's sick. Like the ball coming out. Like who set that shit up?
I don't know.
Who's engineering this?
Like,
who's carving out
ancient civilization?
They're best guys.
How are they getting into the wall?
How are they getting that ball?
Ancient civilization.
How are they getting that ball?
How are they? It just out of nowhere.
It's like when Patrick Star led the charge to push Bikini
6 tons.
And it's like perfectly
perfect.
rounded off.
We built the pyramids. We can push a ball up a hill.
True.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of guys with big filers like filing the wall.
I don't know how they
probably lost some men in their efforts to push
it.
It
probably took them like 10 years to get that ball ready.
Yeah, like that's.
I mean, they had nothing to do but build that shit.
That's true.
And this is their most important, idol. And they're gonna bust out all the bells and whistles.
All this stuff.
They're gonna have the floor arrows. They're gonna have the wall spikes.
They
They're
could
gonna
have
have the
just
tunnel balls.
invested in like a heavy duty safe, but I like the effort to
Yeah,
really.
yeah. That's why you just gotta bury all your money.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna find.
Under
what
the
are what are the people called that are chasing
Javitos?
I think I love them. You know, great mini villain in this scene, but they're terrible at using their weapons. You know,
some of the
throw
much like stormtroopers, they have poor aim.
Terrible aim.
I do really like they got his guy though. I really love the moment when he gets out of the cave and they're all pointing their arrows at him. They just drop him and we see he's all and then Belloc comes and goes, Dr. Joe. How do you feel about French archaeologist rivals?
Hate them.
That are Nazi
I think
Nazi sympathizers.
Very scummy that Indiana does all this work. He's just like
he just shows up at the end.
He's gotta
steal this from you. No respect. Have some respect.
I've got the entire bar sequence in Nepal. Some of that great sound design I'm talking about.
Great shootout. Some gambling.
Great
scenery. You know, it's like dark, but like the fire's burning bright.
Yeah. Booze. You got like the snow outside. There's like raging as there's, you know, just
the howling
showdown. Nazis.
Whiskey. I think about that a lot.
Good screen.
Oh yeah. I've got the basket chase in Cairo.
Yeah.
John Williams going absolutely sicko mode.
Evil monkey.
Nazi monkey. Nazi monkey. Literally does the Sieg Heil. I don't know how they like.
He did it. It was the monkey.
I don't know how they.
The monkey.
I don't know how they trained the monkey to do that. I don't know how that
it's
works.
An extremely well trained monkey.
Yeah.
I wonder if
no.
They threw
him like that, like this.
Like this.
Just trying to like train the monkey to do that.
Like that monkey probably loves Hitler because they were training him.
The monkey read mine.
Who had to train him? Who was the monkey trainer?
Me.
They probably couldn't put his name in the credits because like that guy.
I thought you meant who trained the monkey on set.
But that's good.
I when I said they had to train it, I meant like the Nazis in the movie. I was like they had to get a monkey, and they were like,
"No, I'm talking about on set." Just like they couldn't. Like, just imagine being that guy. Like, all right, you gotta train this monkey to.
You know what? They probably. It literally was probably just like they raised something up.
Yeah. That's you made him do the thing.
It's like
they give him a tree. They give him a piece of banana when he did the right thing. Yeah. You know, they're like, oh yeah.
No, the other arm.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, this fucking Nazi monkey, you know, literally, you know, snitches on Marion in the basket. Goes, you guys taking this monkey or the monkey in Toy Story 3?
Taking the Night at the Museum monkey.
I'm taking the monkey, Russell Madness. If anyone knows what that movie is,
I do.
I believe that is the monkey from Night at the Museum.
That's the same one.
That monkey's also in The Hangover Part 2.
Yeah, that's a well-acted monkey.
Crystal the monkey.
This one is did this monkey do any other works?
Not that I'm aware of.
So this is just a Nazi monkey.
Yeah, the same species of monkey.
I think I don't know.
The same type of monkey.
They
I
look
don't know.
similar.
I believe
pretty similar.
I believe the one from The Hangover and the like is a capuchin monkey.
I really want.
I would so want to
want one of those things, but like
you actually on your shoulder
and shit.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm just thinking the monkey in the museum, like dangling the keys.
Yeah. He's like a brown, more of a brown and black monkey. I think that monkey is from Night at the Museum.
The scene all culminates in a big ass truck explosion, which is fucking
so
sick. Even if Indiana Jones thinks, you know, Marion was in there.
Explosions just one of the coolest things in movies.
That's a great explosion.
You can't go wrong with an explosion. Right. Is there any instances where an explosion doesn't work? I can't think of one.
Well, the explosion's awesome, but like it's not.
No, like quite literally, it doesn't. Yeah, it's. I know what you mean.
Danny McBride jumps the gun. I don't think there's ever a point in the movie where I was like, that explosion was not.
Well, I mean,
not worth it. Not cool.
I was thinking of I don't mean to be laughing at this, but the scene from Warfare.
I don't.
Well, like the surprise bombing.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's awesome.
It's well done
for a movie.
It's very well done
for my entertainment. It's awesome.
Explosions are good to look at.
Yeah,
I get my point where it's like when that happened, I wasn't sitting in the theater.
Yeah, it wasn't like a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
Let me a good explosion.
Michael Bay's Warfare would be something. Probably be the best piece of propaganda ever filmed. I've got the Well of the Soul sequence, digging for the Ark. You know, boys hard at work, cutting back and forth between them going down with all the snakes.
Yeah.
And Marion and Belloc in the tent.
It's a lot of
getting
snakes.
drunk.
There's a lot of snakes.
And what has been previously established that Dr. Jones hates.
He does not like them.
No.
He hates snakes.
Like, what are the odds of that?
Hates them.
Also, who put the snakes there? How are they still alive? Are they like magic snakes?
Don't know much about snake
Possibly.
lifespan.
Maybe, I don't know how snakes
found their
Not
way
much of a
there.
snake person.
There's some
snake
sort
person.
of tunnel.
There's got to be like at least like 10,000 snakes.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
snakes.
the
It's a
entire
lot of snake food.
floor
How do
is
you wrangle them all
covered.
up?
How did they get on the plane and snakes on a plane? It's been a while since I've seen it.
They find holes to slither into, you know?
We were talking about this recently. I think we were wondering your take. Are you a snakes on a plane guy? Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah. I am
know
a
it.
sound playing guy.
Have you had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane? Speaking of planes,
I would hate if there was a snake on my plane.
I wouldn't like it too much either.
Plane?
You got the plane fight with the big with the big show Nazi.
Yeah.
Just great.
Not
That's just awesome. It's absolutely blended.
Oh my god, his face.
Oh,
I love
No
really,
more.
really red blood.
Yeah,
When it looks,
it's
you know
like
it's
red
fake.
paint.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Of
I love his just quick, like when he turns around, just like
What a great way to kill someone.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones is
entertainment.
absolutely getting his ass kicked too, and he just gets saved by a propeller. You know, it's like a man's just not going to win against.
No, against
No,
this
you're not-
spinning
you're
piece
not.
of metal.
Just
oh my
not
god,
gonna happen.
like freaking going
A
so
blade.
fast. Yeah.
6,000 RPM.
Two more. I've got the right after this the fucking truck chase, which is just some of the best directed stuff you're ever gonna see. Indiana Jones making the sick ass decision to go from the hood of the car and get the whip on, like insane calculus.
He just completely annihilates like entire squadrons of Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
At
He
the
tried when he
Like,
leads
who
them off the cliff.
Can contend with Indiana Jones if he's doing shit like this.
Literally no.
If Indiana Jones had, I don't think he would have. He probably wouldn't have, been eligible because I don't believe he is Jewish. But if he had been drafted in Inglourious Bastards, oh my god, I feel like no one's better at taking him out than he is. And then I've got the opening the Ark, which is fucking awesome.
Mhm.
You got Colonel Dietrich. It just shrivels up. you got Tot. His face literally melts off.
That is
Fantastic effect.
Yeah.
like
And Belloc's head blows up.
explodes.
He goes, "Ah!"
And all the other Nazis get electrocuted by the lightning in the chest. And chains between them all, and they all just get wiped the fuck out.
Insane.
And then the Ark, and then I love when the Ark just like the lid comes back down,
Back perfectly.
and Belloc is like, "It's beautiful." It's a great sequence. Fucking fried my brain as a kid. I was like, "Oh my god." I don't know if anyone has anything else. I'm personally going with the opening.
I'm going with the opening.
Alright, as well.
I would agree with
It's
you.
hard not to.
I don't think the movie peaks early necessarily. It's just
But it doesn't
it's
stop.
just
But
insane.
it is.
I'm gonna go with the Well of Souls discovery.
Nice.
Great sequence.
From the digging, when you have like the crew up on the hill, and
Yeah, singing the song. Yeah.
and
Great
they're
shot.
getting the lid off. The snakes, opening the Ark. It's just
That's a good sequence.
it's just when I think of Raiders of the Lost Ark and all the times I've seen it, it's like that's the scene that I always think of. I'm like, yeah, this is always the best part.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the part of the movie where you're like, okay, we're in it.
Because that's the treasure right
Yeah,
there that
that's
he
it.
found it.
That is the Ark. Best quote. One of the last exchanges in the film is mine personally. The exchange between what's this guy's name? Hang on. Major Eaton, Dr. Jones, and Dr. Brody. He's like, the Ark is a source of unspeakable power, and it must be researched. And it will be, I assure you, Dr. Brody, Dr. Jones. He's smoking his pipe. We have top men working on it right now. And he leans and goes, who? And just top men. That's my because it's just like he went through all that, and it's like, all right, that's over. Like, just covering it up.
I'll pass her. I had one I forgot because I don't, as you know, we record on my phone, so I don't have my notes. But there was one I can't remember what it was, so I don't have a quote today. But move on.
I liked. I'm always like when they're in the hookah bar in Cairo, and all the kids come up and they're like, "Uncle Andy." And the French guy goes, "It'll take more than children to save you next time, Dr. Jones."
He's pretty fitted up in that scene.
Yeah, there's good drip. All the Arabs around them in the bar have AK-47s.
Oh,
they're all strapped up and stand, and then they all just start laughing. It's a good moment, but I just like that line. And I also like at the end of the Nepal scene when it's just, I'm your goddamn partner.
The transition is
and right into the plane.
Yeah.
Good quote.
I got 2 from Indy. Indy talking to Belloc. You want to see God? Let's go see him together. I've got nothing better to do.
And then immediately, Uncle Andy.
And someone, I think Belloc says, like, Dr. Jones, what are you doing in such an awful place when he's down with the snakes? And he's like, why don't you come down here? I'll show you.
And he's like, thank you, my friend, but I think we're all very comfortable up here. Is that it?
Yeah, I got those 2.
Sixth Man. All right, let's see here. I got 4 noms. I've got Sapito from the beginning, just throwing him out there. It's fun to be like, hey, that's Alfred Molina.
Dude does Indy dirty.
He does, and then immediately just gets got.
Imagine, like, you have the whip, and you're like, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm not giving it to you. After he gives you the gold.
Not even taking it with the just disrespect of dropping it.
Yeah.
Adios, senor.
And then meets his fate. Death by booby trap. That's one way to die. Death by
hate to see
trap.
It. Booby trap.
The wall spike one too. That's very.
You just become one of like the skulls in the.
But very good effects too with his dead body and the spikes. Looks real.
Yeah.
I've got both. You got Colonel Musgrove and Major Eaton, the 2 guys that come in and tell them about the Nazis' plan to dig up the Ark. I only wrote down Major Eaton because he's got that line delivery that I just expressed such admiration for. I've got, not that I endorse his behavior, but the Big Show Nazi.
Yeah.
Memorable appearance. Just this fucking big guy. And again, gets his face shredded off. And I think my winner, though, I gotta go with the swordsman.
I wrote down the swordsman and the big bald Nazi.
Yeah.
I'm going the Big Show Nazi. I like those kind of guys, just big
guys who are
there to
big baldies.
fight.
Just to claw.
He's got the whole 1930s fighting style too.
Yeah.
That's who I'm going with as well.
There's nothing like he's only there to do that. That's it.
Yeah. And he's there to die.
Yeah.
He's there to fight. And he's there to kill.
Like I don't think he has any real lines. Just like
I like Big Show Nazi, but the other the guy taking shots in the fall. Like
who falls down?
Yeah.
Who were you going with, Billy?
I had, again, now that I endorse, I had the monkey. I think, this monkey's able to, relay information and poison dates. Like, this is a highly intelligent creature. So I had to give him respect.
Respect to the monkey.
And there was also one of the crowds, there was an Arab guy rocking a 6 stash.
Yeah.
There were a lot of good ones, but this guy in particular had a great one. My winner, though, I think is going to be Sapito.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah, I also, I think I'm going with the swordsman just because it's such a great moment. Like, he really is doing so much just to get shot. But also, speaking of just, background guys, during the truck chase, I like the guy who falls on the windshield for, a second. And then best shot. I've got a couple because this movie is unbelievable. got in Nepal, Indy's shadow at the bar.
Yeah.
When he gets there, and it's phenomenal. Hello, Marion. Drops glass. Indiana Jones. I've got the boys, at sunset digging.
Pickaxing over the sunset
with the song.
That one.
And I've got the last one, which is the matte painting of all the crates in whatever government facilities. And there's a reference to Citizen Kane, actually. I'm going with the sunset digging.
Yeah.
I back here too, but I really like that shot of his hand with the burn mark. I like that shot a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
He gets, as you pointed out, he gets home alone.
Yeah.
I also got Indy running from the tribe people.
Yeah, that's
big sky, bunch of people running after him.
Yeah,
I got the plane escape, the beginning in front of the orange sky.
Yeah.
But I am going with the boys pickaxing over the sunset.
Yeah. The boys pickaxing is my winner.
The camera can't see it, but I also love the shot of him taking the
idol.
The idol.
Yeah. The idol. That John Williams fucking horn just keeps getting higher.
Should have just, taken a little bit more sand out. It's all too heavy.
Yeah. I wonder, would it have, you think that split second of it not being there is enough for whatever their system is to register that?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, this is a foolproof booby trap system. They know what they're doing. Do you think Ethan Hunt could have gotten away with it?
No.
It's like they were in Vietnam.
I don't know.
Ethan Hunt would have escaped, but I don't think anything could have stopped that temple boulder from coming out and forcing the thief out.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's getting out of there perfectly.
Like the hit game Temple Run.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What are those things that are chasing our guy in Temple Run?
There's a monkey thing.
Yeah, they're like big gorilla monkey thing.
I have no idea.
Best moment. As I've mentioned before, I've got the swordsman shooting.
Yeah.
I've got Indiana Jones's introduction. Dark and ominous, as if he were a villain. The way the music gets all low and he's kind of obscured by shadow. Great moment. The boulder, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And little one I like is I like when Tot enters the tent with Marion and Belloc, and he's got this chain which looks like some sort of unholy evil instrument of torture, and it's just a hanger. It's a good misdirect.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I'm going with iconic boulder, just the iconic boulder. Boulder reveal. It's great.
Boulder, Colorado.
I love Death by Propeller.
Death by Propeller is great.
I thought going into this I was gonna go Indy shooting the sword guy, but now that I think about it, I'm going with Indy whips the brand at the bar. He's like, "Let her go," like right before he's about to brand her.
Yeah,
Indy's sick.
I gotta go swordsman. It's undoubtedly my favorite part of the movie.
That's so good.
I was gonna say something else, I forgot. Man, that's undoubtedly my favorite. If I remember, I'll come back.
All right.
I had sword guy. I really liked at the beginning when the pilot for the escape boat has got something on his line, and
he
got
like,
into yelling like "Start the plane!" And he's looking like at the fish, and then at him like "Oh shit!" And then he starts the plane. He ditches it. I also really like in the map room when he's brushing off the sand and finding the right one, and then going back one, for the Jew God. And then my winner though, it's got to be the face melting. I think that's the best moment.
The face melting, specifically it's Todd's red face.
Yeah, you don't see it coming, and then once it happens, you're like, holy shit.
I love the sound to it's
brutal. Yeah.
I'm going to add kind of to best moment, kind of into my plus category, just the Ark having real powers.
Yeah.
Bit of a swerve that this actually happens.
I was going to say in the beginning when he has to jump over the hole and he kind of misses. He makes it, but he doesn't make it. And there's the whole minute of the door closing.
The door's halfway. 30 seconds later,
that
still
moment
closing.
That is Indiana.
It's an Indiana Jones staple. Is things that are going up and down, up and down.
But he gets through.
Who could Ed Harris have
grabs
played?
the whip.
I had to either take your pick of Colonel Musgrove or Major Eaton. I feel like
Belloc.
Either of the.
Belloc.
Would he be doing a French accent?
If Ed wants to, he could. He could. I would like to see him try, but he doesn't have to. It's not necessary.
Okay.
But that's where I would like to see Ed.
Yeah. I had two, so I didn't know if one, we didn't want to taint Ed's amazing, reputation. Maybe we wouldn't do it, but I thought the one Nazi that gets his face melted, the Dietrich, I think it is, the commander one.
Yeah.
I could see Ed doing it.
I can see it.
Like, he fits in there, but, I also could see the professor that the museum guy that Dr. Jones is talking to, and is, it must be studied, and,
Yeah, Marcus Brody.
Marcus.
Who has a bigger role in The Last Crusade.
Or could Ed be the big show Nazi and just we just have Ed just get swole?
Yeah.
Hey, you got 6 months, just get as big as you can.
You gotta play this giant Nazi.
What would you guys have for Ed?
I would like to see Belloc.
Yeah. Don't do it, Blart. I had two. I've got In the Beginning, Indy swiping the idol.
Yeah.
If I were Alfred Molina,
I
know we came all this way, but hey,
don't do it.
Don't do it, Jones.
And I've also got him almost eating the poison date.
No.
Yeah.
We've seen them be
bad dates.
He literally throws it up. No. And then we see them.
Danny DeVito's not catching that date out there.
Did I know of any other DDIBs?
So I know it's just
Don't Do It Jones.
Him in the beginning giving him the gold idol before receiving the whip. It's he's not giving him the whip.
Right.
It's like, what can you do? You're about to die.
No time.
Don't
no time to think. Just act. Just
don't do it, Jones.
Don't do it, Jones.
Give me
what? Do it, Indy.
You want to do your stuff?
Yeah. So, anyone got a specific thing about this movie they wrote down?
This one.
I mean, I don't know if this is not the exact. I know you're looking for specific things, but the way we were talking about how these movies can't be made today as well because of how gritty and grimy they look. Just that specific look of these movies, I think makes it.
I agree.
Great.
I've got, which is also a plus, the map transition of the plane.
So what is the difference between this category and a plus? How do I guess I don't do pluses.
Because next, I also got, this isn't a plus, but I got in the bar shootout, a bullet goes through a barrel of booze, and you just see the booze leaking out all perfect. I wrote.
But how come that's not a plus?
It just isn't. it either is or it's either a plus or a minus, and it just
got an interesting.
It just isn't. You feel it if it is. That's my second specific detail that I got.
I do like leaking.
I would agree with the map transition. I think that's always a great touch. Instead of
it's so cool.
Some kind of
you're saving money scene. On a plane scene that doesn't really need to be.
You get the music over it too. More John Williams
gets to study a map.
Yeah.
Here's where Nepal is.
Oh. Yeah. Any other titles this movie could have been? We touched on this a little earlier. Could have been The Adventures of Indiana Jones. I think that
I could see that.
Would have fit something with Indiana Jones in the title as they are in the other one.
Yeah, I was gonna say this really is an outlier.
Right.
Doesn't something with Ark of the Covenant, not just of the Ark,
I was gonna say Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark or something like that.
Search for the Covenant, something like that.
I like where
Indy Jones searching for the Ark.
Indy Jones.
Where would you guys be as a sixth man in this movie? I want to be one of the tribesmen in the beginning, but I'm just I'm just the one white guy in their tribe.
Yeah,
all in the face paint. They're they
essentially Belloc. They've accepted him.
Yeah, but I'm in the gear.
Oh, okay.
It's why they got a white kid there?
I don't know where I'd want to be.
I don't want to be in Nepal.
I would put myself in
all cold and dark.
Whatever university.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that Indiana Jones is professor at. I'd just like to be in his class.
Yeah, I think it wasn't the Lovey Eyes. Blinking the Harrison Ford.
I don't remember if it's in this one or in Last Crusade, but it might be in Crusade. And one of them, when they're all leaving his class, some guy puts an apple on his desk.
Oh yeah. No, that was in this one.
It's in this one?
He gets the apple on the desk, and then Marcus picks it up because it's.
Oh yeah,
he puts it on its side, not standing up, and he picks it up and holds it in his hands for a moment. I did notice.
Yeah, I'd say some. Yeah,
in his class.
Just even though about barrows.
Yeah, it's like a class you got to take, like just to like get the grade.
Yeah, like this guy likes fucking grave robbing. Right. Kind of a weirdo, but.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Yeah, and then
hanging out in Peru,
and then he's just whipping.
I wonder if they know about any of his extracurriculars.
No, probably
not. Where? Oh wait, you said
new category I'd like to test out. Anyone?
I will forget about this.
Anyone have any Indiana Jones merchandise / physical media?
Yes,
and we know right there.
I have the Blu-ray set, and I have the films on VHS and DVD from growing up as well.
I have the Steelbook set.
I believe I have a Lego Indiana Jones PS4 game.
I had Lego Indiana Jones on the Wii, and my brother, there was like this iconic hat that like always, for whatever reason, keeps popping up. Like it's been around forever, and it was actually a Indiana Jones like replica hat, and he's had it for a really long time. It's actually like leather. It's super cool.
Go ahead.
I also do have some Indiana Jones Legos somewhere. I know.
I was gonna say now that since I won't have to prep about this, so I won't forget about this because you can just ask me and I'll just remember. I have actually a lot of Indiana Jones stuff in my house because growing up, mine was an Indiana Jones household. This is my brother's one of his like 3 favorite movies ever. This one in particular. He's also a huge Temple of Doom guy. So, and that's basically from when he was like 2. So
Temple of Doom's awesome.
So we've got the movies, got that big poster there.
The little poster over there.
We've got we have Lego Indiana Jones in the house. We had the game where there's probably some Legos around.
Oh, yeah.
There's the hat. There's other games, like there was a game for the original Xbox.
You had a whip.
There was one for the Wii. I had a whip.
They made the Nazi plane as a Lego set.
Oh,
and Big Show Nazi was a Lego mini.
Did it come with a swastika sticker, or was it just?
It probably did. Just for it to.
Now let me confirm. Yeah. Let me go to Bricklink.
There's probably other stuff I'm forgetting too, but yeah, we had a Lego, or no, we had a.
That's Jerry Wayne Elliott.
We had also. We don't have it. I don't think it lasted very long, but way back in like the late 2000s, we had we had a Christmas tree ornament that was like him, like at the Jovito Idol, and it like played the music.
Oh, cool.
That's right.
Yeah, I got this trilogy VHS. Yeah. I've got some of the Indiana Jones TV show.
Young
Indiana Jones. I have a couple episodes of those that I've never watched, but I have them. Which I don't know how that is. I have no idea. Know nothing about that at all. Do people like it? Anyone know?
I have no idea.
It did not come with.
It didn't come with a swastika sticker.
Did not.
I feel like that show. I have no idea. I feel like it might as well not exist.
Yeah, I only have them on VHS. Don't have them on Blu-ray nor DVD. Yeah, nothing else. I don't have no shirts, no Indiana Jones shirts. I would wear one.
I'd wear an Indiana Jones.
Like you can go into like a hot topic and they have Indiana Jones shirts or something.
Yeah.
Spencer,
but it's like AI and he's got like. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Nah, I feel like if it was like Spencer's, it'd be something about like. It'd be so like 8th grade edgy, like the whip being used for sex.
He's got like grills.
Oh man.
No, he'd have like Ray-Bans on or something.
Yeah, it'd be like
some shitty like neon color.
Yeah.
It'd be like for the hose or something. I don't know. I haven't been to a Spencer since I was in like middle school.
And I do have some Lego set from Indiana Jones. One of them. I don't think it's from this movie. I think it's from Temple of Doom.
I remember you were able to get the Lego plane. Now that you mention it,
I have played. I loved the first Indiana Jones Lego game.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't like the second one.
I liked
it's great.
And the new Xbox game, I played for a couple days and just couldn't. I couldn't get into it.
That.
I used to play. So I used to have one of those like big box computers, and it had games on it like Alien vs Predator, and it had some like other race games and stuff on it. But there was an Indiana Jones game. It was like third person. It was like super sick, and I remember it being like really really fun. I won't be able to tell you what it was called, but it was.
I could probably just search like Indiana Jones like Windows like game.
Yeah. Awesome. It was super super cool. But I used to play that a lot when I was young, like very young. I'll have to find it.
And category introduced last time, like how likely are we to rewatch this?
Very. This is among my most. This is among my most rewatched films.
Throw this movie on at any time.
I will probably catch a little bit of this movie, just like if I'm home and it's my parents. We still have cable. If I catch it on, I'll probably watch a little bit of it.
No doubt. If it's on TV, I would watch it. Yeah. I would just throw it on just because I like this movie.
I'm with you.
Mm-hmm. That's how I am with all the first three. Just like I'll throw it on. Is that it?
No minuses.
Good. Perfect game. Like you said.
Pluses, the map. Talked about that. I don't know if I just want to acknowledge the teacher by day, treasure hunter by night type thing. Big fan of that. And just treasure hunting in general gets a plus for me.
You don't see it much anymore.
What are some treasure hunt movies,
National
Treasure.
The Mummy.
Ready Player One, big one for me.
Treasure Island. Also a book. Treasure Planet.
Big fan of hunting for treasure.
City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold.
The Freemasons.
Some kind of ocular device.
Yeah.
National Treasure Book of Secrets.
I don't think you can find a minus.
No, it's hard to even say that there are any.
Anything else?
Great movie.
I have to think of more.
Gambling.
There was gambling. That's for sure. MVP. Interest. I think we'll all have the same answer, maybe, but I had Ford.
Yeah.
Although it was kind of 51-49 him and Spielberg. Just because I can't picture anyone else in this role.
I think the correct answer is Harrison Ford. I think so too. Because without Harrison Ford, he's Indiana Jones. He as good as Spielberg is. It's like without Ford,
if it was Tom Selleck,
it's we don't know how it could be, but it's just like Ford is him.
Yeah, Ford is my winner, but my runner-up is John Williams.
Mm-hmm. Well, so here's the thing. I wanted to take this time to obviously Ford and Spielberg were my big two. I also wanted to shout out John Williams, and my fourth, who I really wanted to acknowledge, is the editor, Michael Kahn, who's Spielberg's longtime editor, because this thing is a globe-trotting adventure that just moves like a fucking bullet train and is under 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I read that Spielberg's initial cut was closer to 3. So they trimmed this thing down, and you get everything you need.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give Michael Kahn some attention. But yeah, I'm going.
I gotta go for it. Yeah,
it is. It's Indiana Jones.
Ford all around.
Yeah, 5 Fords. 5 Fords in a Williams.
And we got dudes all around.
5 Fords.
This is the first Mountain Dew I've had since I was fucking 15.
Wow.
It's gonna fuck me up.
It's dirty. Dirty Mountain Dew.
My insides are feeling. I feel fine actually. All right. Next time is I don't know when next time is. Mid-90s. No, I was gonna say I don't know when next time will be, but there shouldn't be hockey playoffs next week, so never mind.
We'll see what goes on.
Yeah. So mid-90s from Jonah Hill is next. Is this their first? No, we've done Good Time. I was gonna say, is this the first A24? All right, we're gonna get on our skateboards next time. We're all gonna do tricks. And
Good time.
Any skaters down here?
I like longboard.
Yeah, I remember you had a longboard.
I was a roller skater.
I longboard.
Don't know how to skateboard.
Just get your feet.
Longboarding is I think longboarding is a lot easier. So
they kind of just more balance on longboarding instead of
it's you more just stand
kind
of
it,
just really
just steer, kind of stand and maybe
you don't have to
a little bit. You can walk on it and you can you just gotta focus on turning left and right. And it's super easy.
Okay. That's just a tease of what's going to come next week. That's full skating talk.
That's all for the skateboard.